Welcome back to another episode of the Endless Growth Podcast.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. Episode 57 this time.
57, man. We're just rolling right through them.
Yeah, bro. Freaking literally, we're about to. Oh shit! This is the last episode of the month, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah, for us, yeah.
Yeah. So end of the quarter. How's it been looking? You content? You're happy with where things are?
Yeah, I can't complain. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been good so far. It's definitely, like I said, been slower than most times,
Okay.
most years. It's definitely I've seen a decrease this year of. I wouldn't even say decrease because obviously we've expanded, we've grown. Um, but yeah, it's been good regardless though.
That's good,
I
bro.
can't complain. But yeah, quarter's coming up. For the people that have to pay quarterly taxes, that's here.
Yeah, another year or another tax year, I guess you could say, or the tax season or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Well, I guess it's for regular people that don't have businesses. It's April 15th deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, help people file some taxes and stuff. I don't personally do it myself. I just sell the service and move on my day.
Guide them.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm expecting it to be pretty busy for the rest or the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, unless someone's late, I guess. But
Yeah.
at that point,
How's the quarter been for you? First quarter of the year, as far as like just overall.
um, I guess you could say overall it's progress. I've been learning. I probably learned a lot more than other years for sure. Just in
Mm,
like I've been for sure straight focused, dialed in. 100%. I wouldn't say the whole year for sure. The part of the year I was going ham, but it wasn't structured. If that makes sense, I don't have a plan. I didn't have
yeah.
I had goals, I guess, but like nothing too structured. Now after I joined the whole bullshit thing, yeah, I've had structure and yeah, could just essentially just kind of go through it. So yeah, just going through the motions, bro. Just going through the motions.
Structure is key. I guess have a plan, right? Because
Yeah.
if you don't, I mean, it may work for you, but at the same time, you may be wasting your time or putting your time into something that may not be as valuable as you may think it is at the moment. So,
Yeah, you gotta capture those things, I guess you could say, really
yeah.
early on, because if not, like you said, you'll waste a lot more time than you maybe anticipated, or
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, and basically just you gotta, yeah, you're right though. You gotta figure out what's working, what's not, if this is gonna be something long term. But yeah, the sooner you're able to find out that it's not going to work, the better. But at the same time, you also don't want to leave something too quick right away without giving it a fair shot, at least.
Of course, yeah.
And then that's a key word right there, fair shot. A lot of people sometimes give up a little too early, but if you
Mm-hmm.
actually gave it your all, it was a fair shot. Maybe you see it working, but you see that it wasn't what you expected. Maybe it's not something you'll, be happy making a living
Mm-hmm.
towards. And at that point, yeah, you gotta ask yourself some tough questions and be like, hey, man, is it better that I pursue something else? Was my time wasted? And then maybe it was wasted, but at the same time, if you're closer to your actual purpose now,
Mm-hmm.
then in my eyes, I don't think that's necessarily
Yeah,
time
you still
wasted.
gain something out of it.
Yeah, a new how would you say, new information, new aspect. So yeah, bro. But so far so good. First quarter, excited to see what the next 9 months bring.
That's good, man.
So, but yeah, just going with the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's flying through though, regardless. It's crazy to think, we're about to be in April, Easter, and then
Oh damn, is
here.
this weekend or when is Easter?
Mm, no, Easter Sunday. I think we're about like 2 weeks out.
Damn.
Wait, honestly, I don't even know. I
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I
honest.
just seen it
I
on
feel bad, bro.
I seen it on my calendar. I know I booked the Monday, the following Easter Monday, because I seen it was like Easter Monday, and I was like, wait, so there's Easter Sunday and Easter
Oh
Monday,
damn.
but
My dad was actually telling me he doesn't work on Friday, so it might be this weekend actually. I think it
yeah.
might be actually because they have a even when I was in production, they used to have a day. I'm not sure if it's I'm really bad with religion right now,
Mm-hmm.
but something called Good Friday.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like the Fridays, the last Friday before Sunday. So yeah, I guess
Might be it.
yeah, some people get the day off. I don't unfortunately, but some people do.
Nor do I. Yeah.
You're on Sundays,
I
bro.
guess it's by choice.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, just close the shop, bro. Relax. Good. I gotta go celebrate.
My boss won't let me, man.
Ah, shit, man.
Hey, you know how it
Hey,
is, man.
just ask a little PTO request, bro. See if he get approve it.
I just call in sick or something, man.
Yeah, he's calling sick. You got any 6 hour sick hours left
No, I'm all out for the year, bro. Barely started.
already? Huh?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Speaking, have you got sick this year yet?
No, man. Knock on
Thankfully,
wood.
bro. Thankfully, me neither. Thankfully,
I
last
don't.
time I got sick was in San Francisco, and that shit was ass. So
Yeah, I think around that time, I think it just might have gotten over something like that, but It was kind of a quick flu or cold. I'm not sure what it
Something
was.
quick, huh?
But yeah, man, thankfully we've been pretty healthy around here.
That's good, bro. You know what's crazy now that we're just talking about sickness and around March of this time?
Yeah,
COVID was 4 years ago.
that is crazy.
Holy shit.
It's crazy to think that literally we went through this whole crazy like epidemic.
It was like an experiment almost.
It
That's,
was. And
you
we all
know,
just fell for it in a way. I mean, without knowing any better. It's not like we fell for it, but we basically we had no other idea of or option of
it was so weird looking back.
you had to like
So
either
weird.
believe and go with it or
Not if you didn't believe it, bro. The government was in your ass. Other people were in your ass. I remember going down
travel,
Shadow
everything.
Valley. Yeah, Shadow Valley,
Hmm.
and just driving around and seeing some people like being maybe a little overly too. I don't want to say protective, but paranoid.
Mm.
They had a freaking truck blocking their driveway
Oh
with
God.
like a sign type shit saying like no one allowed, and it seemed like basically saying, "Yo, if you like step over this, like
Yeah.
we're gonna shoot you." Basically, I'm not gonna
God
lie. I remember
damn.
going through Shadow Valley and being, "What the hell is going on, bro?" But yeah, it's just crazy. I've been working from home for 4 years now. 4 years now. It's time flies. Like it's so crazy because I was
Yeah.
working I think 3 years at the office, going every day to automatically be like, all right,
Home.
home. And then even like 2 3 years after, they try to like maybe somewhat bring it back. But then that's when the hybrid schedule got introduced.
Mm.
And then some companies didn't even care actually if you came back, as long as everything else
Where your
was
company
in motion.
was it one of those that basically cut down or downsize office space wise? Or they've kept their space the same and they
No,
just
the crazy thing is, right before we left, they actually bought, or they didn't buy it, but they got
expanded?
a lease
Oh,
to
okay.
expand. They started doing new construction, all that stuff. And then after COVID, they'd said, "Yeah, this is ain't it."
Oh, they didn't even need it.
Yeah, even when I was in real estate around the same time,
Hmm.
I think I was talking to someone that owned like a title company, and she was co-owners with one of the head people from Golden West,
Okay.
and they have like a calling center or some shit around here, and they basically were planning to buy a whole building and fill that shit up. And
Mm.
during that time, she was telling me that they said fuck that project.
Oh
So
shit.
I was like, oh shit. So it definitely did change a
Mm.
bunch of things, obviously, but for sure the real estate space, commercial real estate space as
Mm.
well, and then even just residential real estate. It booted it up because everybody was at their house. They were probably
Yeah.
like, damn, we need more space, maybe finished basements. Maybe they were like, yo, there's nothing else to do, we're here all the time. Or maybe that you're at the house all the time now.
Yeah.
It's like, well, shit, I'm here, might as well make it livable or better,
Yeah. A lot of people start adding home gyms or
all that
stuff like
shit,
that. Yeah, to
all
their
that shit.
houses that were maybe used a couple times and
No, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the point of home gyms. Even for me,
yeah.
I'm too, I don't even know what you would call it. I don't think I'd work out at the house though. Fuck that.
Unless like some apocalypse shit. That's really the only time now that I'm seeing.
Oh, just for survival reasons for sure. But if I'm just, you know, going with the flow, just, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's cool. I kind of don't like going to the gym, especially. I don't know what the hell's been going on, bro. I've been going later in the day, 8.
Packed.
Still packed up the ass, bro. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna be
Mm.
honest with you. At this point, I think I'd rather pay more than deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's more, you should pay with time or money, whatever the fuck. But it's like, man, I'll pay with the money this time. I don't,
Hmm.
like, I don't really, I don't know. But
What is it? The people, the just so crowded, the machines limited, or just
it's a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. Well, number one, I'm more introverted, like to keep my distance, don't like really talking it too much when I'm at the gym specifically. I've been getting a little better. I was really bad at it, actually. I was really on some I'm not talking to anyone type shit. Now I
Mhm.
have like a select few people I'll say what's up to, all that. But there's always those people that I feel like they're just there to have a conversation and network, bro. And
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like a dick sometimes, but I just be keep my head down and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I don't know. I feel like a dick, like I'm saying, but I'm not. I'm trying to just get my workout and get in, because sometimes there is times where I do talk to the few people that I do talk to, and I'm like, oh fuck, like I got to be low key a little awkward.
Yeah.
I gotta low key like stop responding in like longer sentences. I gotta like make sure my body language isn't like overly like, oh
Too opening. Yeah.
yeah, like you. Okay, basically this is a trick in psychology, or not just psychology, but just in human body language. If you're ever talking to somebody
Mm.
and they're facing you directly, and their eyes are on yours, everything's cool, they're asking questions, reciprocating, you're gonna be, oh
Mm.
cool, I feel invited. Like you get the vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could talk. It is what it is. But as soon as I turn my body a little away from you like this,
Sideways, yeah.
and then maybe looking somewhere else, and you're talking to me, and instead of me asking questions back, I'm maybe just responding a little bit more,
Shorter.
shorter or something like that, or maybe it gets a little awkward where people aren't saying things like back to back. Like
Yeah.
it's just weird, but they usually get the hint, and then I just go do my thing. So I'm not really the type of person to be like, hey, bro, to be honest with you, bro, like I gotta go work out. Like
Hmm.
I feel like a dick. But
That's really what
there's,
it is, yeah.
but yeah, there is ways where I kind of get out a little bit. I'm like, hey, but it's I feel like some people are understanding because I'm not saying I don't fuck with those people. I like them.
Hmm.
But sometimes it's like, yo, bro, there's a fucking machine that just opened up. I need to go get this shit real quick,
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, ah, shit, bro. Hey, this open.
I ain't wasting
Hey,
my
I gotta
time,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go get this. So it's been cool. At first, again, I did feel a little shitty. I still do sometimes, but sometimes I just low key go to the gym and I'm not. I have those days where I'm not really that social, if that makes
Mm.
sense. I don't know if you have those days where you're like, I just want to get here and do my shit, and that's kind of it. Because I'm kind of like
Yeah.
that. I'm a loner, like for sure. Like even growing up from like 18 to 22,
Hmm.
I spent a lot of time alone, watching movies, playing games and shit by myself. And I feel like that side of me is still in there somewhere. Where sometimes I just want to just
Yeah.
you know
Be by yourself, yeah. No, I feel that. we have
yeah,
we have those days too where I just come in and put my headphones on and
just work, bro. You just want
yeah.
to get shit done. Like you don't want to be bothered. Like I just
Yeah, I'm
get it,
already overwhelmed with shit and I'm not here to fucking, you know.
Yeah, and not to say that you're doing it to make the other person feel bad. It's just like it's some days you just got to do what you got to do, and
Hmm.
that's it. I feel like that's a plus to having I guess a home gym at that point. But I don't know.
No, still, I feel like, yeah,
Yeah,
especially if you're like you're so used to going out and that's like your routine, you know?
dude, I have to, bro. If I don't go to the gym, I'm stuck at the house all day.
Yeah, no,
Fuck that shit.
yeah, you can't be doing that.
Hell no. So, but yeah, besides all that stuff, it's been a good quarter. Excited to see what is coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, excited for the rest of the year, man. It's gonna be interesting. With the whole new president and all that stuff coming in and elections. And,
Shit, we got till November, bro. It's gonna be it's gonna drag. There's gonna be a lot of campaigns, a lot of crazy shit. It's the world. I don't know what's going on. There's been a lot of worldwide events that have been occurring. That's
hmm
a little questionable.
We're just kind of, waiting to see what's around the corner pretty much every day. Almost it seems like so. It's
Yeah,
interesting,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, bro. But that's kind of the state of the world at the moment. But yeah, again, can't really dwell on stuff like that too much. You gotta just
yeah, it's out of your control, man.
exactly there we go. Control what you can control and leave the rest to whatever you believe in, whether that be God, fate, the
Yeah,
universe, etc. But
stay in your lane.
yeah, exactly. Stay in your lane would be the point there, bro. So
But yeah,
yeah, as long as it's that, we're good. Everybody good.
hell yeah, it's good, man.
Yes, sir, bro. But
Should
I know it's
we?
it's a little early.
Yeah,
You trying to answer the QA segment
but yeah,
a little
man. Let's,
early?
let's get into it.
Awesome, bro.
Bring up some good combos. Usually, our Q and A's are
They the shit.
the
Well, I
big
enjoy
hits.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we enjoy them for sure. Alrighty, so we have Isabella, my girlfriend, asking the first question. So shout out. All right, Edgar, what keeps you motivated, bro?
Ooh,
And
what
let's
keeps me
and let's
motivated?
keep it spin. We're talking about like right now, this month. Like, what keeps you motivated to want to keep going, want to keep growing? Because I think you said this year's like the year of expanding. Like, why do you want more, bro? Why? What keeps you motivated, bro?
Yeah, for me, it was just the build up. I think the build up for my business has been, I think that's biggest right now. I've expanded as much as I could, shop wise. Property. So we're able to take on a lot more work. I have a fully trained or almost fully trained. I would say a third trained employee now.
Okay.
To basically being able to do everything that I know, which is a big advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, we're just kind of ready to. We're kind of with our arms open, to take on the work. And this is the first year that's ever happened. Every year I kind of start with, oh, maybe in the summer I'll get an employee, but this year it's like, all right, we're just ready to take on work.
Mm.
So that's what's been keeping me motivated this year for sure. It's just the outcome of it. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the main thing. But you wake up every day and people always like wonder like what gets you motivated to even go to work or stuff like that. And I would just say it's just something you gotta. I don't know. Like
Would you say it's part of it is the business is a representation of yourself, and then obviously people do business with obviously the
Yeah,
business,
but
which is
it's
yourself.
me. Yeah,
So is
that's
there?
definitely a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like basically a connection with if you don't do something, it's a representation of yourself, and you don't want to let like people down. Maybe.
It's a big part, yeah. I was actually talking with this about, I don't know, you know who it was, but it's getting work done by a certain date. I've always been like, if I tell you
Mm,
it's gonna get done by this date,
you're on that shit,
it usually gets done by that day, and I'm usually here day and night until it gets done. But it's very, very, very common in any shop dealership where hey, it's gonna be done by this day, and it doesn't get done by that day.
yeah.
Hey, is my car done? No, maybe tomorrow. We'll get to it. You call again? No, maybe next day. Actually, we're gonna be like 2 weeks out, man. I mean,
I would have my car in 6 months, so
exactly, and that's very common. I worked at a body shop, and yeah, our guys haven't worked on it today. Like, it's not gonna be done
that's
today.
so crazy. What the
And I'm
fuck,
one that just it kind of eats me more alive to like know that I have shit in the back and it's not
bro? Can
getting
you
done.
go work at Mercedes, bro?
Yeah,
You say, "Bro."
just for you, man, just to get your shit back. But no, you know, what I mean, I think that's yeah, I definitely do feel like that is definitely a part of it.
That's good though,
But yeah,
because that speaks for yourself too, not only the business. You don't
hmm
want to let people down. It's basically your core values. It's a good core
yeah.
value to have.
But I mean, just like anybody else, I mean, no days are perfect. There's those days where you're just
Nah,
like, fuck, man, again.
here we go
Here
again.
we go again. Like we got, you already know the night before what you got waiting for you the next day and all the work that still has to be done. So yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes it ain't easy, that's for sure. But
yeah. I'll be in the same boat because literally, it's my days are sometimes pretty identical. It's like wake up, work,
hmm
or if record your videos. Oh, go to the gym, and it's like I sometimes wake up. I'm like, fuck, like here we go
I
again.
think it's just like part of the process. That's how I see it. I'm like, my end goal is to, have this, this, and that, be this, like in this part of my life. The only way to get there is just to keep fucking going. So
Oh,
yeah, I don't even
okay.
really think about it like, oh, like I
You have
just
the
kind of
end
like
picture in mind.
you gotta fucking get up to do it. So
How often do you remind yourself of the stuff you want in the future,
every day when it's hard as fuck.
bro?
Yeah, when it gets hard as fuck at the point of the day where I'm just like, fuck. Like I'm thinking like, got this car, this car. I haven't even touched this car like in 2 days. I'm like, because you question yourself, what the fuck am I doing or what is this for? But
Yeah,
hey, you see the end goal and you're just like, all right, gotta stick it out. Like that's
got
just
you.
it's part of the process. So
That's one thing I never really understood about vision boards and shit like that, but
mm,
that's kind of where they come in handy. Especially if I'm not sure if you have anything like that, or maybe even a poster in your room or something where
mm,
you see something that like reminds you of that thing. But I was I think earlier this week I was with 12.2 like
mm,
that, which you just said. And then I remember I was like, oh shit! I remember in the program I'm in, they made us do like a vision board type of thing.
mm.
I was like, damn, I've not looked at that thing since I made it. I'm like, I should probably be looking at that more
Put that
often.
motherfucker on the door before you walk out every day
Exactly,
or
bro.
something. Yeah,
Exactly. Because I low key sometimes just I'm in the flow and I get so stuck in the routine
yeah.
that I never stop and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I'm doing that because of this.
hmm
So you're right though. So that's good. I never knew that. So every day you're like, hey man, this is part of the bigger picture, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I always think back to. I'm like, all right, if you don't want this, this is what your life's gonna look like,
Oh shit.
and literally get rid of that, get rid of this. Now you're doing this, and this is all you have now.
Yeah. And if you're
Do
content with
you
that, obviously you're
do you want
good.
that? No, okay, then get the fuck back to work. Literally, that's what it
That's a
is.
fact, bro.
Get the fuck up and go to work.
Yeah, like stop
Um,
complaining, stop bitching.
yeah, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Some days, I'll be getting off work around 12 and go home, and it's not. I'm here till 12. I usually go home, chill for a bit, get a break, eat, come back to work, and I'm here till like 12, 1 a.m. By the time I go to bed, it's like 3, 4
No
sometimes.
way,
Sleep
bro.
a couple hours and just like, man, again, I got. But then it's like, you got to do this, man. Like,
That's what you signed up for.
yeah. And obviously, I think we've been talking about it in this year. Obviously, I'm really excited for it, how it's going. It's going great as of right now. But I've kind of set a goal to myself. Like, if this year it doesn't go as planned, then I'm taking action. I'm going to be going different ways. I may not scale down right away, but I'm definitely going to make some changes and not be overloaded as much as with work, I guess you would say, because now, no, it's not worth it. So,
Mm, I
but
get you. So, but at least you tried it first and seen
yeah, I worked up 4 years, to get it to where it's at right now. And if this year doesn't go as planned, then all right, make some changes and
options, plans. plan
Mm-hmm.
B's, threes,
Yeah.
Z's, all the way to Z's.
But yeah, it gets to a point too where you can't keep going just overworking yourself, and because yeah, you're gonna get tired of whatever you're doing, even if you love it, as much as you do, it's gonna become.
Yeah, there's gonna be parts of it that you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that's true because you've told me even like past people that you've like maybe come across your life, like other business owners.
mm-hmm.
Some people that I don't want to say the industry they were in, but some people in some industry aren't necessarily in a place where they have a business or a location anymore because they said, "Yo, man, this
Yeah,
shit's not really for me, right?"
yeah,
So
and maybe they went through that whole process where I'm at this year. I'm like, well, I'm trying it all, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm done. Or I don't know, they never got it to that point. One of the two.
yeah,
So, but yeah, it's kind of a tough one, but I mean, for me, it's pretty straightforward, I guess. It's hard for other people because sometimes you don't, they might be lost, you don't know yet what you want to do in life or if you're doing is even going to be getting you to where you want to be. So I could see that being rough for some people, if you're in the right path, asking yourself or how to motivate yourself through that. But I would say at least start with figuring out what makes you happy, I guess. And
and work that way.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or finding a
I'd agree with
hobby
that.
to help
I agree with that.
with,
That's how I did it.
yeah.
That's the shit I'm learning and doing now is literally something that I experimented with in the past, like when I was 20, and I liked it, but then I ended up getting a sales job, so I immediately said I'm going doing the
Yeah.
sales job
Got to
thing,
prioritize things.
and I yeah, forgot about it, like the whole Facebook ads and marketing and all that shit. So
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy to see back in the day, but yeah, Edgar is right. Definitely, if you want to stay long term, like for years, for
Mm.
sure, find something that you at least enjoy doing at first, because yeah, I'm pretty sure if you hated doing details at first, you probably would have not have done them.
No.
So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, you got to a point where you're like, "Oh fuck this! It's better to do this other service instead." But from the get go, you know, kind of have to build yourself up a little bit there.
Yeah. You gotta do things you enjoy. I mean, I had somebody come in, they're like, what the fuck you don't do? Because I
Oh
was doing
shit!
like a body kit on a car, like installing some like side skirts, and then they see me sanding on a car the other day, and then installing like some kind of lights and working on an engine on the other day, and then window tint and detailing, and then they're like, what don't you? I'm like, well, I like just to
That's
me.
actually a great question. Is there anything that you don't actually do? If someone brings you something to do on a car, what's something that you'd be like, you know what, I'm not touching that.
If it's like fuck my transmission slipping, I need a new transmission. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm not a fucking transmission shop here. That's you need a fucking jack and or a hoist and shit like that for stuff like that. But
Okay, so more mechanical shit, you'd say probably
I'm very
something
like
like that.
yeah, very basic stuff. I can pretty much do it. Yeah, I have people like I have a customer. He might be a fellow listener,
Hmm.
and brought me his grill to fit his truck. It was like off a Raptor or something like that, and literally had like grind it down. And I'm grinding down not just like on a. It's not just like a little $100 grill. Like they're probably like $500 new or something.
Oh shit!
So it's like, but I'm like, yeah, I could do it. You
Damn,
grinded it
bro.
down, made it fit, and it's like something so custom, that people don't really. It'd almost be hard to take it somewhere and have them imagine your goal and make it happen, or they may be able to, but may fuck it up.
Yeah,
At that point, it's kind of risky, but
got it.
yeah, it kind of just. I don't know. I enjoy just trying new things and
See, yeah.
and the end goal because the customers are way fucking happy.
Hmm.
You literally made their dream that not dream, but there's just their imagination come
Oh shit.
to
Okay.
life, I guess.
Is there any limitations you have with like? Well, I'm pretty sure obviously you're not a fabrication shop here, but is there any like limitations where it's like someone brings you a metal grill, you're like, well, this is too much shit. Maybe like because you don't know
It
how.
gets to a point, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people bring like a body kit, to a car, and I'm like, this shit is not even near close to fitting.
Oh damn.
Um,
So you would have to like basically mold it almost
yeah, I'm like, this is yeah beyond my capabilities.
or
I could definitely
something.
do it, but it's not worth it for me or you money wise. I'm gonna have to charge you
Yeah.
this much, and yeah, at this point, you can go buy one that actually fits
Yeah, bro.
for that amount of money. So, but yeah, I mean, we kind of got a little distracted there. But what's your stuff? Motivates you?
Um, I'd say well, my ultimate thing that's always been in the back of my head is trying to like just be better,
Okay.
So I feel like it all kind of comes down to that. It's like, hey, last year you were working, I don't know, 3 hours on this. How do you usually get better? You just keep improving, keep adding more shit to the plate. So I feel like over the years I just kept adding more shit to my plate, and yeah, it kind of sucks. Obviously, sometimes you're in it, you're doing a bunch of shit, but it also sucks. I've realized when I also have some free time. On weekends, I'm starting to get better. It was like a little mental thing I had to go through, but as long as I cross everything that I had to do during the week, and it maybe even catch up a little bit on the upcoming week, I feel like that's when I could be like maybe more at peace. But what motivates me is just getting more shit done,
Mm.
making sure that I guess you could say the wheel's spinning, there's
Yeah.
progress being made. Yeah, but I don't necessarily look at the end picture as much as I should, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Like, I'm not like, oh, yeah, I'm like, gotta be in a fucking Bugatti and a 10 car garage, car, like house. Like, I never be thinking about shit like that.
Yeah.
It's more, how do I just get better, man? I don't know why
Yeah. I
I
think
was like
after a
that.
year for me, I made shit more realistic. Because I mean, I think everybody, dreams that shit, like what we talking about. Like at one
Crazy
point,
shit.
they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, we're gonna, right out of high school, we'll be
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this, and that. And people get stuck in that fucking phase of thinking that big, which I don't know, may not be bad.
No, they
Because,
get stuck in the phase until a year or two happens, and they're like, "Holy shit!" Reality hits,
mm,
and they're like, "Oh, damn!" And unfortunately, that could go one of two ways. Most commonly, you're like, "Fuck!" You get your heart broken, devastated, and you
mm,
just settle for
mm,
mediocrity, like just
uh,
mediocre shit. Look, usually that's what happens.
mm,
Like if you think about everyone in when you were younger, everyone had dreams, everyone had all this crazy
yeah,
shit, but now it's kind of like, That's why even kind of when we started this podcast, it was kind of be like, it was a little, I guess you could say, scary at first because we
mm.
were preaching and talking about things that people don't really talk at all actually about. Like I
No,
don't never have any
I never had a
conversations like
conversation like this
this.
with someone. Yeah, with a customer
No,
or
no, 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 not
my
at all.
parents or nothing like that.
No. So it's like it was a little bit maybe a little frightening at first, where it's like, shit, what are
Mm.
people gonna be thinking and shit? But hey, fuck it,
I'm gonna
doesn't
ask my
really matter.
parents this question, bro. I never had a conversation like that. I'm like, hey, what keeps you guys
Keeps you motivated.
motivated?
Shit. For my dad, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the answer, but for my mom, it would be something in regards to she always relays it on us and
Mm,
making sure that
yeah,
it's something like that. Some humble religious woman stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but yeah, I feel like that'd be my answer to that one, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah.
Okay.
Good
Cool.
question.
Thank you, Bella. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Always coming in clutch. Alrighty, we're gonna get to some anonymous questions.
Ooh, let's do it.
Alrighty, bro. Oh, this is actually gonna be fit well. It says, can you talk about a time when you had to face a significant fear?
Huh.
Something you were like, damn, this is scary. Don't want to do this. But you said, fuck, I'm going to do it anyway, bro. Putting yourself
Shit.
out there,
Let's see here.
pitching
There's
something.
for sure something.
Oh, for sure.
I just gotta think of the right one.
Yeah, I have to start thinking about this shit too.
I mean, my biggest I think was well, I got two, I should say. But I would say I guess I'll go on the
Yeah, yeah.
timeline.
Put me on, man.
Was after high school, starting my first job. That shit was fucking weird.
Mm.
Where go to high school, I'm always like, timid too. I'm not a social person. I don't really talk to people. I've never had to talk or work with people that were older than me. And I get the job auto leave, show up at 5 a.m.
Oh, shit.
It's like,
Was it when you were like barely starting or before you
oh,
even pulled
just
up?
no, just the first fucking day, like showing
Oh,
up.
shit. That shit scared the
Luckily,
shit
I
out of
had
you.
one person that I knew there.
Oh, okay.
She was a neighbor. Yeah, one of my neighbor's friends, and I knew she would work there. And I don't know how I even came across how I knew she worked there. But anyways, long story short, yeah, that whole process was just fucking weird to me, like life wise. It's like school was already weird enough for me. I was already like so antisocial, and I worked with my dad, at his little small business, dealing with customers. Kind of helped because I was literally talking with people.
Hmm.
And that kind of broke me out of my shell. But yeah, just doing starting a job and working somewhere with people you don't even know, and
Weird environment, huh?
taking like what do you call them? Directions from people, or not directions, but like yeah, just
Yes.
orders.
Some
Like
instructions.
yeah, it's something in my life that was just weird. And then the second was kind of goes back to that when I took on the first like unknown customer, in my business, at my house.
Oh, like someone you've never met type
Yeah, the
stuff.
window tint guy that I
Got
told
it.
you that.
We was a little sketch.
Yeah, I mean, somebody referred him to me on Facebook, and he messaged me, and he came to my house, and it was the first customer that I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was, and he just waited there in my front yard while I did his tent, which is, I was just like, in a way, I was just like, what kind of business is this? That's when I realized, like, I got to get a location. This ain't no professional shit.
Yeah.
And people do it for a living out of their houses, but me, like, in my head, it doesn't sit right because I wouldn't put myself in his shoes where I would go to somebody's house and just be like, all right, I'm gonna get my shit worked on. Like, that's just isn't me. Like, I if I go somewhere, I do so much research before location,
Yeah.
the area, like the building, like reviews, and yeah. But those were like my biggest like. I
Biggest ones.
can remember recently, fears. There was just like, oh shit,
Oh,
like, this
okay.
is.
You know what that reminds me of? Like the whole window tinting thing. It's kind of
Mm,
crazy to look back on this now. Remember when we pulled up to like a random dude's storage unit, bro, and
yeah.
had both of our shits tinted?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't there, were we? Or
No, we just dropped it
dropped it
off.
off and dipped, huh? And then we switched cars or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
remember
were doing it
that.
out of a storage unit, man.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
So
immediately leaving that shit. They're telling me, "Oh, roll down your window for a week," and then I was just like, "Roll
same
it
day.
down."
Oh yeah, it was right there, huh?
Yeah, he was like, "Nice."
Yeah, I think you were backing it out.
Yeah,
He
because I
said,
couldn't
"That's
see
done."
shit. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I can't see shit, man.
Dead ass, I did.
It's
He
too
was probably
funny.
like, "Nice, bro.
Our
That's
buddy
crazy."
Daniel has done that here on my show.
Oh, for real? You done the same thing?
Yeah,
Hey, there we go.
backed out the truck, rolled the window down. All right, bro, peace out. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to roll it down." Yeah, it's funny. It's
Yeah, it's like, oh, nice. You're
after
like,
I,
Edgar, can you redo my shit, please?
yeah. Luckily, they didn't fuck it up on his. I mean,
Yeah,
I think it's just more of a precaution thing.
yeah.
I really don't think he'll
Not a
fuck
guarantee that you'll fuck it up.
unless
Yeah,
the installer did a really bad job, and then it
messed it
will.
up.
Yeah, probably
Speaking
come.
of that dude that wrapped our shit back in the day, do you know if he still does that shit?
I don't think no, for
There's
sure
no
not.
way, huh?
That shit was done over with like after the end of that month. Like I've
Oh
never seen it
shit.
come up again. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
It was,
how much we paid? We paid like less than 100, bro. It's cheap as hell. It was like
I
around,
think it was $100.
was it 100
Mm-hmm.
for everything too, like the front ones, the back ones,
Yeah,
windshield.
whole car $100.
Yeah, this was a minute ago. What was this? 7, 8, 9 years ago, maybe even 10.
I think we were maybe out of high school.
Oh shit, never mind. Okay, we're getting old, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Hmm.
I got a weird Instagram follow request.
Okay.
It said OHS
Oh.
something something 2014, and I was just like, what the fuck, bro? So I guess there's someone out there that created a Instagram page that basically says the graduating year,
Mm-hmm.
and is following everybody that graduated exactly almost 10 years ago, because it seems like they might want to do some type of reunion shit.
Yeah, 10-year.
And I'm like, fuck that, bro. Yo, what the
Yeah, I
hell?
saw that.
Wait, did you get that request too or what?
Yeah.
Bro, hell no, bro. Nah, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
what the hell am I gonna do showing up to
I mean,
that
we're
shit?
literally talking. We're fucking so antisocial and
Nah,
like
yeah.
we're not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of, to me, it's like if I haven't talked to you in that long, then it's like, why? I don't know. Maybe I'm being an asshole, to be
Not
honest
even
with
that,
you,
but
but
be
I don't
honest with you,
know.
my friend circle was tiny. I doubt
Oh,
anybody
same.
that I know is gonna be there.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
It's
Yeah, from
just,
my friend group, like even at the end, yeah, they're definitely not pulling up. So that's a great point. It's
and
probably
I'm
just the
not someone
academic
just to kick the
ones.
shit and be like, oh hey, what are you doing? You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah. Oh, how's life been
if I don't
after
see
this
no one
10
there, I'm
years?
like, I'm gonna get the fuck out. If I was even to even go, but
Yeah,
yeah,
nah.
I don't put myself in that situation.
Yeah, it's a fact. I don't know. It just made me remind me of that.
That's
Like there's
funny.
a
10
little.
years.
That's a freaking trip, bro. 10 years ago we graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, bro. I remember when it was 5 years and I felt old. Now it's 10. And now we're gonna look back at this on 5 years and be like, oh, it's 15, and then 20, and then
Nah, that's
oh shit. So yeah, instead of looking back on the past and being all sad, just keep your eye on the road. Keep
live in the
going.
moment.
Exactly, bro. I've been trying to do that a lot more recently. I know we're always preaching it,
Mm-hmm.
but you could always get better. Is my point. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad at that because I'm usually hyper focused on the next task sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, I think I recently, I'm not sure if it was last podcast or 2 podcasts ago. I think I came into this podcast a little differently, a different energy, where I think I was saying, oh, I got to enjoy life more or some shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. And I still do believe that, because I was like, yeah, for sure, grind, do all that shit for too. But when you do have those little moments, enjoy them when you can, man.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what life will bring
Yeah. And then
the
I think
next day.
both of us have actually had like awakening moments in terms of not anyone too close to us, but within our proximity, pass away even within the last month, right?
Yeah, for
Within the
sure.
last, both of us, two separate people. So it's definitely a wake up call when you see shit like that, where people you knew, had conversations with, maybe
Yeah.
were friends, and it's like, bro.
It's like
And the young people too. It's don't even think we're talking about like no 80-year-olds. They were
yeah,
between 30 to 40, let's say, both of them.
yeah.
So it's like, yo, that's like some midlife shit, you know?
It's like hello. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fucking.
bro.
That's death knocking right there.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, literally, and for, you know, it's like,
Well,
yo,
yeah, just more a little wake up, like focus on what the fuck's going on today, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring.
100%. Yeah, I've been trying to do that with my family more too when I go over. Like, hey, bro, like, you're with your fam. You probably see them once every week, every 2 weeks sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you're there for like 2, 3 hours. Like, bro, get off your phone, bro.
Enjoy it.
Have a
Yeah.
conversation, talk, you know, like maybe if you're not talking, at least enjoy your guys' presence and just chill
Mm.
outside or some shit, you know? Because even like recently now that the weather's been good, thankfully, and we have even more daylight, thankfully,
Mm.
I'd be just going outside a little bit more. Still haven't done my walks. I know I've been talking about doing walks,
Mm-hmm.
but I even get like a little anxiety going outside because I don't like another fucking thing with the introverted shit. I don't like being too friendly with like neighbors and shit because I don't want to have a conversation with them.
I feel you.
And we're like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell's wrong with me when it comes to this, but I'm not. I don't want to go walking and have this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, say
I
hi
don't
to
know.
someone.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I know, but I don't know.
Shit, even my neighborhood, man, everybody's so close there. Like everybody just says hi to everyone, and just like fuck. Sometimes I'm just like,
Hey, what's
I'm
up?
just trying to
Like,
get the fuck out of here, man. you know?
I'm glad that you're kind of like me because I don't feel as like
No.
assholey and weird because it's like we're not trying to do that. It's just
Yeah, and then sometimes somebody will say hi, and I'm just like, I drive by and I kind of see from the corner of my eye, like, oh fuck, I didn't say shit. I'm like, they probably think I'm just a piece of shit or something.
yeah,
And
yeah. That's I think the biggest problem. It's not the
we
problem
think of what
as
they think of us.
yeah, like oh this guy thinks he's probably on his high horse and shit. It's like nah, man, he's not even like that.
Yeah.
I just want to go with the flow. I don't like, and that's another thing I guess that I discovered about me. If I'm doing shit and I'm in the routine,
Mm-hmm.
and I get like a phone call or something interrupts me, I need to work on this. But I get irritated, bro.
Mm.
Like I don't know if you're maybe working on some shit. Maybe you get a phone call and like you said, it throws you
I don't
off.
got a choice, man. But
Yeah, but do you get a little irritated sometimes?
yeah,
You're
sometimes
like
it'd be like, fuck.
fuck. Like
Yeah.
I was literally trying. I was so close to getting this shit done, and
Mm-hmm.
it just kind of throws you, you know, I don't know, for a loop, I guess. But
Yeah, for sure. Throws your shit off for sure.
yeah, okay, cool. But okay, my bad. I know we went on a little tangent right there. But yeah, biggest fear, you gave us both of your fears. So
Mm-hmm.
good shit. For
Two.
me, probably the same shit in terms of new opportunities. When I started working at the factory first day, for sure walked into that motherfucker like, what the hell is this? That place had no windows.
Kind of prison shit is this?
Exactly. No windows in that
Yeah.
bitch. You go in there, everyone that I would talk to was there 20, 30, 40 years.
Yes, that's a big one.
And for some reason, my mind would fast forward and be like, yo, I'm going to die here for some reason. It's kind of
Mm.
weird. Like, you know, especially when you're young, your time, I guess your time, I don't even know how you would call it. Your vision of time is, oh, if I'm here, I'm going to die here for some
Mm.
reason. But it's like, nah, bro, you got time a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So that was definitely one of them. Second one, I believe I brought it up on the pod. I was about to start working in customer service over the phone.
Oh,
About to get
yeah.
on the calls. Shit, I remember my stomach turning up in that bitch. She was bad. After that, going to sales, being like, oh shit, now I have to call people.
Mm.
Felt so weird about that. Had like a month or two of anxiety. And then eventually got the hint. And then started real estate. That was cool. Did the whole thing. Awesome. And then the scary part of that was actually how to reach out to people on Facebook through Messenger and act fucking fake, bro. Like, oh,
Mm.
hey, how you've been? It's been a minute. That shit would give me so much anxiety talking
Yeah.
to people that, you know, that I wouldn't go out my way. Get up. I had to get off my comfort zone, basically. Do that. And then the most recent one was, I'm gonna be honest with you, getting on that call with the attorney
Mhm.
recently, within a week or two.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the meeting was at 2 p.m. and I knew a whole 24 hours before. So that whole 24 hours, I was in a little state of like, oh shit, like
Yeah, I
if
could
this is
imagine. It's
coming,
building up.
bro. Exactly, bro. For the first one, you know, it was a little you know, had a little anxiety, but the important part is not the absence of fear. Like you're not gonna, you know, go with the absence of fear, but continuing with the path with fear still being there, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like fear is going to be there regardless or not, you know? So, and I guess my fear is bigger of me being in the same place or not growing. So that fear outweighed the fear of talking to that attorney. So, you know?
Yeah, I feel like if there's fear in that too, it feels like something you're doing something good because you're working out of your comfort zone, and usually that's what gets you
Yeah.
further in places. I mean, everything we talked about our fears has been a spot where we've a new opportunity, where we've
It took us to the next level.
yeah.
If you would have never done that random client and done it, like, you know, fuck that, I probably could have been in and you would have
Yeah, if I
tried
would have just been
again.
like flaked out, I'm like one reputation,
Yeah.
don't go to that fucking guy.
You flaked on me, yeah.
Yeah, I pulled up to his house, knocked on his door, and they
And
didn't want to
he
come
didn't
out.
want to
I'm not coming out. Yeah, so, but yeah, literally, all our fears are just like literally the next steps to the new thing.
Yeah, that's a
So
great way of putting
you
it.
got to keep, if you're not, doing these things, or you're not being fearful of, I don't say fear, but like have that anxiety or shit build up,
Mm,
then maybe switch it up.
I like that.
Put yourself in a spot
I
where,
like that. So if your goal doesn't scare you, it's not big enough.
yeah, that shit got to scare you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. If not, you could do better. You could do more. Trust.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe don't go too crazy yet where it's like, you know, other things are on the line in terms of you might lose something like a house or some shit, you
Yeah.
know? But at least be like in our terms, like talking to a new client or a new opportunity. If I talk to you or don't talk to you, I guess I still have my house and shit, or
Mm-hmm.
let's say theoretically, but it's that initial, you know, fear of just talking to someone, I
Yeah.
guess, for us. Okay. No, I
Yeah.
like that shit.
It's a good one.
Okay, bet. Shout out.
Dope.
Shout out,
Good
shout out.
question.
Okay, anonymous, and they there's another one as well. So
Okay.
let's pull that up. Okay, cool. And this is going to help out a little bit. So, okay, so on the opposite end of fear, we have peace.
Okay.
So, what does inner peace mean? Yeah, so what does inner peace mean to you? And yeah, how do you basically cultivate it a little bit, like bring it up every day in your life? Like, how do you
Mm.
feel peace every day, bro? Like, what's something where you like keeps you tranquil,
Yeah.
you know, grounded?
Let's see here. Trying to think of my everyday life. I would just say, well, I want to say having work, but at the same time, it's not really work because there's always gonna be something to do.
Uh-huh.
I would say I think it's that part where I probably go home, man, and kind of reflect on the way home, how my day went. Um, like I'm driving home, I have a home, a roof over my
Mm.
head.
You feel accomplished too. It's the end of the day. You
Yeah,
did what you had to do. You're like, hey, I clocked in and did what I had to do, and now I'm going home.
yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. I think that would be the biggest. At the end of the day, just going home and kind
Feeling,
of realize, I think how the day went, what I
yeah,
still got.
satisfied.
Tomorrow's another day. Try it again. I would say that
I think,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah, I think that's the same for me, honestly. The peace would
the
be
reflecting back, kind of.
the reflecting on that you did what you had to do that day.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't do it, the shit you're supposed to do that day, that
You're like,
peace would not
fuck
be
that.
there.
Yeah, you go to sleep with that shit.
Oh yeah,
And there's days like that too, where you're just like,
yeah.
fuck,
It's not
man.
always there.
I
It's not
wish I
always
would have
there.
done this. I didn't get this done. Now I got to do, yeah. So,
Yeah, bro. I don't know why when I was younger, I'm pretty sure this is just maybe a human thing. We would, even like when we were in high school, you know how we would cram everything before a homework assignment was due or something, like literally the fucking night before. Like,
telling your parents that you got a science project due the next day, 10 o'clock.
like, hey,
I need a poster board.
I need some dry ice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I know what you mean though.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I don't know why it's not productive to feel be like that because you basically have a bunch of anxiety, and
Mm,
it's like, damn. And then usually when you procrastinate straight to the last minute, the quality is not as good as it could have been if you would have taken the time and
mm-hmm.
taken it step by step. So yeah, I learned that lesson. Well, we learned that lesson over time. But it's like, yo, it's not too good to
Mm-hmm.
procrastinate because you're basically just
You're cramming more shit.
yeah, you're just making yourself anxious for no reason. It's weird.
Yeah.
Self sabotage.
Yeah, I kind of had that for a while, honestly, where I was like overbooking myself with work.
I remember for a time you were doing some crazy shit.
Because I just always been trying to get to that fucking next spot. And so I was just like, fuck it, take it, whatever comes in the
Yeah.
door. But yeah, definitely. I mean, it's helped. Obviously, it's pushed me where I'm at right now. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's bad because you fucking. Those are the days you don't go home in peace. You're just like, oh
Mm,
fuck, I didn't get this done. Now I got to come back tomorrow and do this, and I'm behind. And yeah,
that's a fact.
so but yeah, it's something that I think everybody kind of is might be guilty of it, or
Yeah, it's a human thing.
definitely got to snap out of it though, because
Yeah. Because if you don't snap out of it, that mechanism is going to be in control versus you.
hmm
Like you said, you did what you had to do. You're in control, and you're at the end of the day,
yeah, and
you
you
know.
said it's not good either because whatever you're doing, I mean, you're not doing it to its full quality of
Yeah, it's full potential, bro.
yeah, because you're just trying to get it done.
Yeah, just half an ass. Yeah, half-assing it, literally.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's definitely how I got through high school and college.
hmm
Half-assing it, cramming everything before. Dude, I remember this one time, bro. I don't know why they made it take this class. It was volcanoes and earthquakes, bro. Like literally, we had
In
to learn
college.
about college. It was a science. So
Okay.
when you're going to college, you have the shit you want to do, which is your major, your minor. So for me, it was like accounting at the time. So I had to take a bunch of like business accounting classes, all that shit. But you also have to take generals. You
hmm
take math, English, science, art,
Damn.
shit like that. And yeah, I had to take a science class, so I ended up signing up for earthquakes and volcanoes. So that's what I learned, right? But let's just say that before the test, I'd go to I think it was Spark Notes, some shit like that, a website where people would like put like pre-tests, and I
Mm.
would literally cram so much of the answers and try to memorize them,
It's your
and then
head just
go
before.
take the test. But I wasn't really too worried about the test because they're weighted. So
Uh-huh.
maybe 30% of your grade is the test, 50% is the work that you're supposed to do.
Okay.
And the work, if you do it, you get 100%. But if you get like a 50% on the test, it doesn't really matter that much because it's weighed, a little
hmm
differently. So as long as I got
At least a few.
like a C or B around there,
Yeah.
I was golden. And yeah, that was my target.
Damn.
And yeah, I remember just cramming the shit out. I don't know how. I feel like even looking back, I'm like, damn, humans really are capable of a lot of shit. Because it's like,
Yeah.
for me to pass a test to cram shit the night before is insane, bro. Like, imagine if I actually was interested in
This
this shit,
that
studying.
reminds me of that shit of the ESL, fucking the
Shit.
testing.
Tell
How
me.
we just fucking guess the questions.
Nah, bro, you fucked me up, bro. I'm gonna tell that story right now because you
uh,
scarred me, bro. So there was this time back in the day. I'm pretty sure, I don't know actually if they exist anymore, but we had the rainbow bus at school.
yeah. Shout out Rainbow Bus,
Shut
bro.
out the rainbow bus. Only got one time on that bitch. I low key pissed off, but
I
whatever.
somehow stuck myself on there a few times.
Yeah. So my boy would read books or not even read books. They
Fuck no.
sometimes just guess him. And yeah, you basically would have to read a book. You would go into the library and they would test you on the book you read. I
Mm.
believe it was a thing. So
Yep.
they would have all these books. You would read it, go take the test. And my boy Edgar, I think, was into
The
the Harry Potter ones, right?
the bigger the book, the more the points.
That's a fact. So I think you read a Harry Potter one and you
Yeah.
passed that shit or something.
Yeah, I didn't read it, but yeah, skim through it
You
or something. Yeah,
you
or
literally got a
got
good score and you
guessed
got
the
on the
question.
rainbow bus. Me, I was like, yo, I want to do that. And I was like, I've seen the movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I told the lady straight up, or I think it was a teacher at the time. I was like, yo, I want to be on the rainbow bus. I didn't say that. I was like, yo, I read this book.
hmm
I'm trying to take the test so I could get my points up so I could get on the rainbow bus at my head, right?
Yeah.
So I ended up taking the test. And I remember taking the test and being like, what the fuck? I don't remember this part of the movie, bro.
yeah.
Okay, so anyways, I ended up failing the test.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I think this was second grade or some shit. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But they were like, yo, my man's literally got like a 20% on the test. Like, how the hell did he read this book and fail it, you know? Because
Yeah.
that they thought I read the book and I failed the test. So they thought something was fucking off or
Yeah.
something.
Something's off in this kid's
Yeah,
brain.
low key, maybe they were being a little,
Judgmental.
prejudiced. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little judgmental. And we're like, yo, he's Hispanic. Maybe you don't know English that well, which is fair because I did not learn English until I got into school. Like, you didn't
Same.
either. The
Yeah.
fuck? Kindergarten, shit like that. So second grade, it was like 2 or 3 years of English, bro. So they ended up putting me in ESL.
Oh, fuck.
They put me in ESL because they said, yo, you suck, bro. You failed the test, and now you're in ESL.
oh shit.
So I ended up I would have to leave the class sometimes to
Yeah.
go read with this lady that she would help me out. And I remember going to the library, and she was all right, pick out a book.
Mm.
And I remember picking up one of those Goosebumps books.
Oh
You
yeah.
remember the Goosebumps
Yeah,
book?
yeah, yeah. Of
Picked
course.
that shit up, and then she was all right, okay, cool. Start reading the book. So then, yeah, I was just reading the book with her and all that. And I think I did that for a
It's
week.
like, damn, you're good.
Exactly. They're like, oh, you're good to go, man. And I ended up going back to class. But ever since that, I always be thinking about that shit where I had to be in ESL for a week because they thought, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't fully there because I failed the Harry Potter test, bro.
That's too funny, man.
That's some crazy shit, though.
Yeah, I think there was a few times where I actually, yeah, I said I read a book too, and I tried the test, and somehow I just got lucky, man. I would get like a
That's crazy. That's
70%,
crazy,
which was
bro.
still like I wouldn't say passing, but they'd still give you some points out of
Oh,
it. So
yeah. I don't think that I got shit for that 20%, bro. If anything, I got a little slap on the wrist. Said, hey, come read this
yeah,
Goosebump book over here,
I can't read books though. Well, that's not my thing. I've been wanting to get into the audiobooks because I
Uh-huh.
mean I do. There's a lot of good books out there I hear, and
Yeah.
I do want to get into them and at least hear their people's message or whatever they got to put out
Mm-hmm.
out of these books. But I haven't found myself really doing that either recently. It's been a busier time where I really can't have the headphones in, and just lock in and work for hours.
Mm.
It's been a
That's one thing I didn't really like about audiobooks when I used to work at a factory, though.
huh.
That, like, sometimes you're working on the task at hand that you miss parts of the book.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Well, even like with podcasts, sometimes like you're just like, oh shit, I was kind of interested in that, and now,
And then, yeah, it's the same thing with audiobooks. So when I was in in the factory production, whatever, I think I would listen to an hour
hmm,
when it was slower, or I knew, because you gotta admit, if you're listening to a podcast all day, you're more than likely just gonna start spacing out at one point. You're like, you can't fucking pay attention to
nah,
some
you'll
shit for 8 hours,
catch
bro.
words here and there, but that's about it.
Exactly. So same thing with the audio thing. Like, yeah, you could probably go through an audiobook or two, a day, but like realistically, how much of that did you actually retain?
Hmm.
And then on top of that, something that I guess I've been learning about how to learn, and it's not only just hearing it once, but also thinking about what you learned and reflecting back on it and
Hmm.
thinking about it like, oh damn. So that basically just reinforces
Yeah,
this shit up here in the brain. And
engraves it.
exactly.
Yeah,
But okay, cool.
that's dope. That's a good question too, man.
Yeah, shout out,
Keep them coming,
keep them coming.
anonymous, or if you don't mind, just post it on the thing. But yeah, if you're anonymous, just message us through email or Instagram, and
Yeah, we'll get it chopped up.
get your questions answered, man. Or
Cool.
yeah, or if you know us personally, text them to us or whatever.
Yeah, that's happening as well. So thank you. I also do have some other questions just because we didn't have too many.
Okay,
So let me go
just
through
bring
some
them
of
up.
these. Okay, let's do some more introspective shit, bro. Going off the book.
All right.
If you were to write a book about your life, what would the title be? Just the title.
Oh man, I think I got to go back to my shit. I don't know. Obviously, I'd want some badass name. People should see and they're like, "Fuck yeah, I want to read that shit." But it brings me back to my fourth grade book we made.
Oh shit.
I think it said like literally Edgar's life or some shit.
Yeah, and we
Or
had big ass heads or something, no? Or
yeah, big old head. Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
I still got that book, man. I, let's see, what would be a good name?
For a book, bro.
Hmm.
I feel like endless is
About
really
my
about
life,
you.
yeah. My
Edgar's endless
my
opportunities.
endless life.
There you go.
I don't know, something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, but honestly, I think endless. I feel like ever since I started with the business, endless, I've integrated endless into like,
All your shit you're involved,
um,
bro.
yeah, without really wanting to. Like, it kind of just works,
Yeah.
because it's endless opportunities,
You're gonna have
endless
to change your Instagram handle to Mr. Endless or some shit.
Mister Endless.
There you go.
Better do that before someone takes it.
Hey, we have 10 days, bro. Good trademark it, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a tough one. I feel like it probably end up being something along the lines of something along with like my business name. Yeah, endless. The endless. Damn, bro, I'm bad with names because I back to the thing. I think so much of what people are gonna think about it.
Mm.
So I'm not just thinking like, oh, that's a name. I'm thinking like, okay, what are people like? I literally said at the beginning, I would want something badass that people will look at it and they'd see it. So it's kind of hard being.
Yeah, Loki, that is a crazy for a book. Yeah, I'd probably for me it'd hopefully be something like that makes me seem normal. It's like, yo, you can do it. So my regular life or some shit like that. Not regular. That sounds retarded. I don't know.
Book could be
Honestly, that's a
called.
hard question. That's a
Book could
hard
be
question.
called. You can do it.
You can do it. I say, fuck it.
You can do it.
A little biography, autobiography. I don't know.
Yeah, mine would just be like my old book, man. I just name it. Screw it. Edgar's
Yeah,
life,
that is crazy that actually we did do that. What the hell did they make us write about though?
dude. It. I'll have to bring you one of these days. It's some funny shit. You're in there. I got you
Shout
drawn
out.
on in
Thank
there.
goodness, bro. Shit.
Yeah, I think we talked about like, I think it was just kind of what we did in that summer. I think that was what the book was about. I was saying like me and my best friend Alex went to Bear Lake, or like I don't know, it was camping or some shit in there. Or we rode bikes because I think that time we had like the jumps, maybe, or
Something like that. Yeah.
at my house. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see shit like that sometimes, and it's just like, damn, we were just some, little kids back then.
Yeah. Now look at us now, man.
Yeah,
Still, hey, we're still doing things here and there, especially together, bro. Shout out.
yeah, little kid's still in me somewhere.
Oh, for sure. That's one thing about me. It's like I try to like hold on to, young Alex and be like, yo, would that young Alex be happy right now? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like right now the adult versions are usually molded through a bunch of life, and life pushes you different directions.
The life really what's
it fucks you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a kid, you're not really molded too much, so that's like the purest version of yourself if you think about it. Free from influences and life. Because once life be hitting like a motherfucker, bro. That motherfucker be hitting like a semi truck, bro. It's like, holy fuck.
She got a kick to it.
Oh shit! Sometimes that motherfucker hits you and they gonna reverse back on you, bro. It's like,
run over you again.
Yeah, and then maybe skirt off again. Like,
fuck.
Shit, you be under that wheel for a sec.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. It's
something to think.
Yeah, think about. I guess you would say. Yeah. Question.
Oh shit! This is yeah. I got some crazy shit right here.
Okay, bring them up.
If you could live in any movie or TV show world for a week, which one would you choose?
Oh shit!
You have to get in the world. Just there for a week. You don't gotta live there forever.
A TV show
or movie, whatever.
Or a movie.
Fictional. You could be on Shrek, bro. Imagine being with Shrek and Donkey,
fuck,
bro.
I would love Shrek.
Yeah. Go to the swamp.
Oh fuck! What's a? I'm trying to think of those fucking fiction movies like Narnia or some shit like that.
Oh, Narnia would be fire.
Some crazy shit like that.
Would be fire.
Some. That show, the 100. I think that'd be dope.
I still haven't seen that shit. Yeah, you've been telling me about it though. Yeah. I need to get on that. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I think it still is on there. But that would be a dope. I think I would like to put myself through that kind of life, basically to kind of break down the show a little bit.
Yeah, put us on.
World comes to a shit. Basically, the nuclear war happens, but they happen to make this basically outer space living quarters that would hold 100 people, and those 100 people would be safe. Basically, when the world was gonna go to shit, this rocket took off with 100 people, and actually, I don't even know I think it was 100 people that they sent down. Anyways, people got saved from Earth, and they were living up in this, outer space.
Got you. Like ecosystem thing.
Yeah, basically. Until the Earth was better to come back down and live in again.
Like some Wall-E shit. Okay.
Yeah, because nuclear, it takes a couple of years, 50 years or whatever it was. And they sent 100 people down to explore. And it was just teenagers, basically.
Damn.
A lot of them were just teenagers. And they basically started from scratch. But they come to find out there were still fucking people on Earth.
Oh, wow.
That went through the fucking whole...
the whole...
nuclear shit and developed, and it's just some crazy shit. Yeah, so
damn, that sounds fire. What the fuck?
But yeah, man, they're scavenging through forests and finding people going missing, and
just crazy shit.
People within themselves are fucking killing each other because
damn, you want to go back to that?
I think it'd be cool, man. Just
for a week. You're right.
Yeah,
and it's fictional. Damn, bro. Yeah,
that'd be something I'd be scared and out of my comfort zone. So kind of going back to that.
Fuck, I was gonna think of some nice peaceful movies.
Willy Wonka?
Hell
Chocolate Factory?
Bro. Hell no. Willy Wonka? Nah. Damn, that is a hard question. Will you mess me up with this
I'm
this
curious
hard one?
What you got? Fast and the Furious.
The fuck? With those fake ass explosions and shit, huh?
Jump off helicopters and shit.
On some real shit, what would be cool would be like assuming I don't get shot.
007?
Yeah, some shit like that, like some Mission Impossible shit where you're like some type of like spine, just going
Mm.
through life and doing that. Wouldn't that be cool? Because I think you made a said something like that. Like if you weren't doing what you're doing, you'd want to be something like a jet pilot or some shit like
Yep.
that.
Fighter jet pilot. Yeah.
Does a CIA like agent or anything like that entertain you, or
Yeah. I actually bring that up. That's actually good.
that's
That'd be
cool,
that'd be
huh?
dope. Yeah.
Being undercover and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Low key, yeah, that's some crazy
Be,
shit.
just be a badass assassin. Yeah.
What about SWAT? Would you ever be interested in being SWAT, or is nah?
For a week maybe, but no, not long term. Fuck that.
Throwing a little flashbang through a little door, bro. That sounds kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
I
a little
mean,
raid on some people.
but the thing is, I feel like everybody has the idea that you're gonna come in fucking shooting, guns
Oh no
blazing,
no
but
no no! You just
you
gotta be
you don't.
careful, you know.
But I feel like it'd be cool to do one where you're fucking guns blazing. Like,
Oh,
if it's for a week and you come out alive,
and
fuck it.
yeah, that's the important part. And
And you come out alive, yeah.
yeah, it's a good one.
But if it's not, like, that's it. If you try it, you die,
Nah,
and you die.
yeah,
Nah,
well,
fuck that.
obviously, yeah.
I'd definitely pick fucking Shrek.
Okay, there you go.
I'd
That's
go,
a Shrek for both of
I'd
us.
go through a fairy tale for sure. If it's
Oh
long
shit!
term,
Alrighty, all right, cool. We still got some questions, man. We'll just keep knocking these out because this is awesome.
keep them coming.
Alrighty, what's the most unusual food you've ever tried, and would you eat it again?
Hmm. Unusual food.
I've had some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like even animals that people in America don't eat.
I feel like anything that I've tried that was unusual, I ended up liking it in a way.
Oh shit! So it's probably not unusual after.
No, but it was weird at first. I'm like, what the fuck? I think it was like calamari. I was just like,
Oh, dude,
huh.
calamari is so good. I
Yeah,
love
but now it's
calamari.
fucking amazing. Like even like
Yeah.
sushi, and it was just like what I had at the beginning. It was just like a California roll, which is literally crab, and
Oh yeah. It's
but even just like thinking of it, I don't know. To
the
me, it was just
seaweed shit
it
is
was weird.
weird.
I was just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, yeah. But I haven't thought of something that I'm just like, nah, I ain't doing that again. Or
Got you.
Mhm.
Um.
Do you got some stuff?
Well, I've had iguana. I've had armadillo. I've
But having
had.
it, was it like anything that you were just like, oh, this is just gonna be nasty, or I don't want to do this, or
I've always been pretty kind of open minded, just depending on some things like bugs and shit. I feel a little weird worms, shit like that. Nah, fuck no.
yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, nah. But like animals, yeah. Look, I want to try alligator and shark and shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm,
Like alligator nuggets. I seen a
br-
little video of those.
bring me the shark.
Yeah, well, shark I guess has a lot of mercury, so you can only eat like a little bit here and
Mm.
there.
I heard you can get that from sardines too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I did not know that. I haven't ate a
or
sardine ever. I don't think.
yeah,
Have you?
because no, I don't think so. But I think it was more because of the fuck. I don't even know what it is actually. It's not the can, is it? I've heard there's something there. I don't know if it's
Um.
the can or if it's like the sardines or like a fish that lives at the bottom and eats up basically all the garbage. So they have a lot of like, I don't know, just shit in them basically. That's not good for us. I don't know. It's one of those things, but I know they're not good for you
Got you.
in excess, I guess.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, honestly, I think I would probably want an armadillo again if.
Again,
Yeah. I don't. You know.
nothing has left a bad taste in
It's.
your mouth.
There's probably food I've tried where I'm like, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna be honest, like raw tuna, I don't like that shit.
No,
Nah.
I fuck with tuna.
Like raw tuna, bro?
Raw
The
tuna. Oh
fucking
no no no
red
no no no
the
no!
red fucking tuna,
I
bro.
can't do that.
He said I can't do that
Is
one.
it poke, right?
I don't even know to be honest.
Poke is like these bowls that they be having with, I think, yeah,
All
raw
that shit.
tuna and
I feel like I could eat those, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. We'll have to figure
nah,
this shit
stuff
out.
like that. I don't think I could honestly. You could put one in front of me.
It's weird. You have to. I couldn't do shit like that either at first, but it's kind of like you just have to get into it. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of Hispanics don't like red meat in their shit, like their steaks.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
my dad's still kind of like that. He's better now. He went from well done to medium well.
Okay. Step down.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just maybe the thing in the back of your head, especially if you look. Think about it this way: if you haven't ate something your whole life,
How do you know you don't like
well, I guess that.
it?
But now you're first trying it for the first time.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna throw you off for a loop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone that I know, he raises kids to like start eating sushi and shit like at 4 or 5, and they fucking love it, bro.
Mm,
They're eating that shit up like, oh yeah, give me some more salmon. They're eating the raw salmon, and
Jesus.
but they grew up like that, so they don't.
Yeah.
That's not like a thing to them. But us, it's like we grew up in with Hispanic households. Like, yo, what the fuck? You're gonna
Everything's
get
burnt.
sick. Everything is burned. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
too little, too crispy shit.
Yep.
But
You can't eat a little weenie, you know. You gotta put it on the grill, you know, burn it up a little bit and then it's good.
yeah, bro, that's a fact. So, well, there we
Yeah.
go.
A
Okay,
little hot
some
dog.
a little perro caliente, Okay, cool. All right, we'll go. We'll just do one more random question.
Okay, okay.
A little bit more introspective. Huh. Okay, well, I'll ask the. Actually, let's just do this one. I like this one. If you could instantly become an expert in any skill or field, what would it be?
Ooh, any skill.
Skill, anything.
Just immediate expert.
Yeah, you just boom. There you go. Granted.
Holy shit. There's a lot of things I.
You sure good at?
Yeah, but the thing is like, obviously, I would probably have to do that for a career or something. But
Hmm.
I think like maybe that's maybe a scientist
Oh shit, that's a good one.
because I feel like those people just got some crazy knowledge. It's not even just like what we think of, just like science of like fucking little beakers and shit like that. It goes way beyond.
By scientists, do you mean like people that are like aware of like the elements and how they react to each other and like doing shit like that, or what do you do? What do you refer by that?
Yeah, because I feel like if think about this, if the world was to end tomorrow, if you have a scientist, I think you could fucking make it out. Because think about if you just put like a caveman and scientist, you think a caveman can figure out where steel comes from, or
Oh
metal,
hell no!
or the.
You would have to have that previous experience and knowledge in order to do shit like that.
Yeah,
The fact.
but I feel like that kind of is a start of to, um, what would you? Oh, fuck, man, I can't even think of these words. The evolution, I guess. You know, I don't know. That's something like I would want to take away from or take away with me.
Yeah, something like that.
Science, I don't know.
That's true, but
But then I think of like actual like just traits too. Like that'd be dope just to like learn something like be like, oh, I'm super good at
welding or some weird shit.
electrician, yeah, just something like that. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
something like
How
that.
about you?
It's kind of within the same lines, but I feel like if I was super knowledgeable on like the brain or even the
Okay.
body, like how the body works
Oh, the body's crazy.
and like
Actually, not
shit
thinking
like
about
that,
that.
like I
Yeah,
would feel like so badass. Like just knowing how if I eat this vitamin or this food that
not like a doctor, right? More like what do they
nah,
call those
either a
people?
neuroscientist
Mm,
specifically for the brain because the brain's insane and you could learn so much from it, or someone that just knows about the body. So like what a biologist.
yeah.
I think biologist is just life in general, but just strictly for humans.
Hmm.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like those would be some things that.
I feel like you can learn a lot.
Yeah, and it's definitely not in me. That's why I'm thinking about it because it's something that
Mm.
I know if I was to start today, I wouldn't get it
Oh
because
no,
I
yeah,
am not
yeah.
book savvy. I am not.
Oh, this is actually good because both of our girls are nurses.
Hmm,
Sometimes when they be talking to you, or when they were even going to school taking tests, and they would be talking to you, I know me and you would both be like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about, huh?"
yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat too.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of the dumbed out. Like, talk to me like in a more dumbed down
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
sentence, or so it can make sense. Because a lot of that shit is just like I have no idea what you're saying.
Nah, yeah, me neither, bro.
But sometimes my girl says that I was a doctor in my past life or something. Because to me, I put things in different like I break things down differently, I guess. And sometimes I can guess like something. Let's say like something that like what could be the cause of this. Like if let's say there's an issue with someone and they have back pain and I'm like, well, okay, what the fuck do they do for work? What are they eating? What?
Oh, my boy over
And
here.
sometimes
You're a
I'll be like,
scientist already,
and
pa?
I'm like, all right, I'm like, this happened or whatever, or it's this, or I bet you if you do this, it's gonna, be better. Like the fucking dogs. I think it was our little Shih Tzu we have. She was going to the bathroom. She was struggling. She wasn't drinking as much water. There was something else too. I can't remember. And I'm like, I bet you it's dog food. I want to change the dog food, and forever we didn't want to change the dog food. Finally, we changed the dog food, and she's just been completely good now. And it's like, oh shit. So she was like, there's like little things like that throughout like time where she's like, yeah, you were right on that. I'm like, I feel like you were a doctor at some point, like.
Something like that.
But I don't think it's the whole doctor thing. It's just me breaking things down.
Yeah, you just look for you reverse engineer my shit.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, the dog is, having problems. What does it do to
It's a drink of water. Yeah. Is
does
it?
it exercise, drink water, sleep? Those are probably, the four things. So
Yeah.
you broke
Is
it
it
down.
stressed? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. Another stress.
Hmm.
See? All right, bro.
Some shit there. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. Well,
So,
damn, that was good. I don't know why, but I was reading this point now that you're talking about like medical shit.
mm,
So back in the day when medicine and all that shit was getting invented, people would look for a cure to basically, this is some shit wrong with you, right?
hmm.
They're trying to find like a cure.
Okay.
That's how like medicine was. Oh, hey, your leg hurt, something like that. Okay, how do we fix it? But I think it was not until like the 1900s or even I think it was 1800s where medicine started getting more evolved.
Hmm.
People actually started looking, or this one scientist started looking to see what the hell was missing from the equation instead of what can we do to make it better, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So this is a thing called scurvy. Back in the day, you used to call it like the pirate's disease or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's where
Um,
they lose all their teeth and
you
shit,
have
right?
teeth, your fingernails would
Oh fuck.
fucking come off and all that shit. So back in the day, people would get scurvy when they're on like boats and shit like that.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't know this, but no one know why. It was, oh, you got scurvy,
Mm.
and not until like 200 years ago,
Oh
the
shit.
the person that figured it out actually was also the person that figured out, hey, why are we here making medicine and shit instead of seeing what's potentially missing?
Mm.
And the cure to scurvy, you know what it is?
Tell me.
Vitamin C.
Oh fuck.
Go drink some freaking orange juice and you're good to go.
Mm.
So, and that was fucking my head up, bro. Because I was
This
seeing
whole
it.
time.
Yeah, I was seeing it from back in the day. I'm like, damn, so all these people are losing teeth, like nails and shit. And all they had to do is eat a little orange, bro.
Hmm.
And they're probably back in the day, like freaking out and losing all this shit. And
Losing people.
yeah, and all they literally had to do was eat an orange, get some vitamin C.
That's
It's
crazy.
some, I was just
It's
tripped out
probably the
about
last
that.
shit they thought to pack.
An orange.
Fucking orange. uh,
Yeah, bro.
Cause I
So,
know what the fuck would they eat on there, man? I know bread was a big one, but it was maybe like a crumb of fucking bread every day.
some fiber and shit. That's it.
Yeah,
That's a great question,
dude,
actually.
that's just crazy. Those shit like that's like time that I would just want to experience. I wouldn't want to live in it, but
Nah, fuck no.
at least like get like a fucking bird's eye view of what the fuck was going on in that time. But
Loki, that was another question on there.
oh
It
yeah,
said if you could go back to any like time in life,
oh shit.
like where would you go? Like, where would you go? Like, visit the dinosaurs, the
I
pirates?
try to figure out what the fuck was going on with those pyramids, man.
Oh
I'm a
shit!
just gonna what do you say? I don't know. I'm just very curious about shit like that.
Yeah, you want to know the cause of stuff
Yeah,
because
and I
there's a lot
think
of theories for that.
yeah, a lot of theories. I think that'd be dope time to just live in,
The
not live in, but
pyramid
just kind of see what the fuck was.
was going on.
Because I feel like those people were they're on some other shit.
They're for sure more advanced than other civilizations for sure.
Yeah.
So that's a fact, bro.
So,
Damn.
what about you though? If you had a
Now that I've been just more into like Roman history, probably like Romans, things like that. Maybe when like, yeah, I'd say that.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because what else? The U.S. early, hell no, they had slaves and they were racist. Nah, I'm good. I'm trying to get the fuck out of there. Aztecs, I probably would have got sacrificed and killed. I'm good. Romans, I probably would have been outcasted since I'm not a Roman, but at least to see that shit was cool because
Mm-hmm.
at the time it was the most advanced civilization on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
that's when shit was getting built up and shit. Like once there's been peace and like for like structure there,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you can start building up and invest in education and shit. But imagine if everyone's against each other and fighting each other, everyone has to focus on war instead of like building everyone up, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. So for I think it was 5 generations of emperors in Rome, it was cool and chill and like that. So they during that time like humans evolved a shit ton. That's when like
Mm-hmm.
philosophy and shit like that was like really big. And
Damn.
then yeah, the powers changed eventually and shit hit the fan again. And I'm pretty sure that slowed down like the evolution of some humans.
Yeah.
So
Shit, that's crazy, man. Fucking
yeah.
history.
I'm gonna be honest, growing up I hated history. Fuck history. I'd hated that shit. Until I went to college and I think it was like 2021, something like that. I went to US history, had to take it,
Mm-hmm.
the generals classes I was talking about. And that shit was pretty interesting to me because the way the professor was teaching it, he was like a lawyer and he would only teach that one class. So it was
Mhm.
for off the get go, that was interesting to me. I'm like, you're a lawyer and you literally just teach this one history class like
Yeah.
every year. That's his shit. So he was just liked history.
Mm.
But yeah, bro, it's crazy to just see the shit that would fly back in the day.
Yeah, recently, since we've been traveling to places here and there, like history, my girlfriend's big on that. She'll be googling all kinds of shit, and that's not even sometimes like where we're at and what happened there, or how we attained that property, or
Hmm.
what who got there first. But sometimes like we come across like fucking ships, like what the fuck, like that whole thing is just crazy too. Like we make these fucking things that just float on this water and a whole city, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, with history, regardless, though, we've gone into that quite a bit, like with the islands and the people that got there first and where the fuck they come from and why were they fighting for shit like that. It's interesting stuff, but it
Yeah.
seems like it comes down to like people fighting over land and um history is kind of like that, I guess, and protecting what you got.
Yeah, I like history because a lot of people like to think that we're so different from the people back in the day,
Mm,
but they'd be surprised just find out
same
that
shit.
literally we get jealous, they got jealous. We get hungry, they get hungry.
Hmm.
They have families, have kids. They had families, had kids. Like it's literally so much of the same shit. It's just different. It's a different culture, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Different technologies, different information we have nowadays. But you can learn a lot from looking back at how other people lived and
Hmm.
things like that. So that's why I've been a little bit more fond of it. But
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like reading the books or shit like that. It has to be kind of somewhat entertaining. Because the shit I would be watching is like those docu series, but they
mm,
have like the little acting in there too, with the
yeah.
little drama a little bit. That's my shit for sure.
Or seeing it in person, man. That's
Oh yeah,
if you go
that's
down there.
crazy.
If you go down to Rome, that's gonna
No,
be.
the Chicago shit was crazy, bro. The fucking
Mm,
concrete thing still has me fucked up to this day, bro.
the building or
Nah,
what
bro. We
concrete?
went to that random
Oh yeah,
museum
yeah, that
and the
fucking.
fucking what was it? It was this thick, bro. It was concrete
Hmm.
and it was huge, and there's no way they could have fit that shit in there. Like
They built. Yeah, they built the building around. If it was real,
it had to be. There's no way.
yeah,
How? Nah, I'm pretty convinced that shit was real now because it's like Chicago was so evolved and like in the schools, and it
yeah.
was in a school too.
Hmm.
Why would they have fake shit at a school? Like a college, bro. Imagine you go into like a badass prestigious college. Oh,
Yeah,
we just made this fake ass shit,
we
put
have
it
all these
here.
mock-ups.
I don't know. I guess you never
Yeah.
know. We could probably Google this shit and find out instantaneously, which is funny, but
Hmm.
it's like shit.
That is a fact. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, that's history.
yeah, something to ponder.
Which repeats,
It does sometimes repeat, most of the time too. You know,
just in different ways. That we really don't.
exactly, exactly. Oh, I think there's a saying. I'm gonna butcher it, bro. It's like history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes.
Oh shit.
Something like that. It's like it doesn't repeat itself exactly the
Exactly, but
same, but it rhymes.
that's a fact though, because yeah,
You know?
literally, if you look back, everything that's happened, like you said, it's all just different, like cultures and technology, but it's kind of all the same shit.
Yeah. Crazy as hell, bro.
But,
Yeah. And I
well,
think it's even harder to live in today's standards in terms of comparing yourself to people, just
hmm,
because it's everywhere, literally. It's all around us, every waking opportunity, every day. You get on your
hmm,
phone, shit, I be getting notifications. Oh, this person posted this. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
hmm.
So it's like almost pushed to you. It's like, oh, here, look at what this person's doing. It's like, bro, chill. Gotta delete all that shit eventually, but hey,
Just keeps getting fed into you, man. They're trying to
yeah,
feed you
bro.
something.
They gotta feed me the right things, man. I'm gonna be malnourished with that shit.
Yeah. Do you find yourself being a lot now on social media as much as you might have been in the past?
Not as
Now that you're
much,
staying a
but
little
I'm
more busy.
still definitely on Instagram and Twitter for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, 100%. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I realized this last week, I swear I haven't like really
That's
been on
good,
my
bro.
phone at all.
Yeah, I definitely take long. Yeah, I feel like way less because back in the day, I get a snap.
Mm.
I'm responding to that shit within like minutes.
Hmm.
Now, I'm just like, it's a snap. I know it's not important. If it was important, they would have texted me or called me.
Hmm.
So, it is what it is. If a snap is probably just some, little fun shit. And if it's a weekend or something, I got time, why not? But
Yeah.
like, imagine I'm over here snapping my boy. He's in the middle of wrapping a car at 12:30. 12:30 p.m. or whatever.
4
And I
a.m.
expected, oh, hey, Jesus, yeah. And you'd expect you to open it and respond to me back. You know, I was like, nah,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious. I mean, now that you're going through it and getting busier at your, your thing.
Definitely dwindling, but I got to work on it more. I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
That's one thing I still got to figure out is the whole managing, You still got to be somewhat there for the people as far as social media goes because it's just part of like this time, we live in.
Yeah. What's
But
funny actually is a lot of the time I'm like trying to look at our archive on our Instagram page to see, the results to pages and shit. But sometimes I go to Instagram, I forget why I went there. And my ass is on Instagram for 30 minutes.
yeah, like,
And I'm like, oh shit, I was supposed to go on to our Instagram
happens to
page.
me every day, man. Yeah. It's
You know
not
what I'm
even
talking
for that.
about?
Yeah, it'd be some dumb shit. I'll be going on there to see
We'll
like,
check something real quick and you
yep,
just get lost. It's fucked. They have us programmed.
it's fucked up, man. It's a
Mm-hmm.
system. They know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, 100%. They've hired people that work on slot machines to fucking work on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they call it the endless scroll. You can literally scroll for a whole year
Never
and it
ends.
never ends. Imagine if it ended and you could leave.
Fuck. Yeah, it used to tell you like, hey, you're all caught up. I don't know. Maybe it still does, but I never fucking seen that thing anymore.
Nah, hell nah. They don't want you to leave, bro.
Mm-mm.
But hey, it is what it is. All right, man. Well, shit. That's kind of all I had today, man. What about you, bro?
Yeah, that's kind of it for me, man. It's just
Another day.
it's been another day. It was a kind of weird start to the week, but at least we're halfway through it now, and
Yeah, we're here. End of March. So, yeah, got to keep going.
yeah, we're gonna finish it strong though, because yeah, we got some big projects at the end of this month that we still have to finish before the first, and it's gonna be a long weekend. I can tell you that.
Oh,
So
you're going to be busy, busy?
yeah, I'll definitely probably working all weekend.
Shit, bro.
PPF jobs, just rap jobs we got to do, and yeah.
Well, good luck with that, bro. I know you kill it,
Thank
bro.
you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to, bro.
Likewise, yeah. Whatever you got going on.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be that busy this weekend, but hey, I got you.
All right,
In
bet, bet.
spirit, I'll be around here.
Hey, if you're bored, come by.
Say, there you go. I might go to Salt Lake. My girl has like a fat little fashion thing she's doing,
Oh, dope.
and it's also my sister's birthday this weekend. So
Mm,
I don't know if she wants to do anything. So,
for sure.
but yeah,
Definitely
we'll
gotta
be in the
celebrate.
loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta enjoy family a little bit.
Yes, sir.
But okay. Oh well, thank you everybody for if you made it this far. Usually, according to our stats, people don't usually make it this far. So if you did, we appreciate you. You're probably the top. Let's call you the 10%. So shout out. We
Thank you to
appreciate
your
you.
10%.
Yeah. So all right. Well, with that being said, it's Alex, Edgar, Endless Growth Podcast, episode 57, and yeah, we'll catch you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Peace.
deuce.